مرحبا بكم في القناة من جديد. النهاردة هنتكلم عن Discover Canada، عن موضوع Aboriginal People. هتلاقوا الموضوع بشرحه بطريقة بسيطة جدا. هو طبعا بيكون بالإنجليش عشان تتعلموا الكلمات بالإنجليش، لكن الشرح هتلاقوه بسيط جدا.
Aboriginal peoples refers to three distinct groups. Indian refers to all Aboriginal people who are not Inuit or Metis. In the 1970s, the term First Nations began to be used. Today, about half of First Nations people live on reserve land in about 600 communities, while the other half live off reserve, mainly in urban centers. The Inuit, which means the people in the Nuktitut language, live in small, scattered communities across the Arctic. Their knowledge of the land, sea and wildlife enabled them to adapt to one of the harshest environments on Earth. The Metis are a distinct people of mixed Aboriginal and European ancestry, the majority of whom live in the prairie provinces. They come from both French and English-speaking backgrounds and speak their own dialect, Michif.
We'll learn about the different groups, their history, and their culture. So, let's get started. Definition of Aboriginal peoples. Aboriginal peoples in Canada are divided into three main groups. Indian refers to all Aboriginal people who are not Inuit or Metis. Inuit live in small, scattered communities across the Arctic. Metis, a distinct people of mixed Aboriginal and European ancestry. First Nations. The term of First Nations began to be used in the 1970s. About half of First Nations people live on reserve land, while the other half live off reserve, mainly in urban centers. Inuit. Inuit means the people in the Inuktitut language. They live in harsh Arctic environments. Their knowledge of the land, sea, and wildlife has enabled them to adapt to these conditions. Metis. Metis are a distinct people of mixed Aboriginal and European ancestry. The majority live in the prairie provinces. They have their own dialect called Michif. Population distribution. About 65% of Aboriginal people are First Nations. About 30% are Metis. About 4% are Inuit. Questions. What are the three main groups of Aboriginal peoples in Canada? First Nations, Inuit, Metis. French, English, Spanish. Immigrants, refugees, Aboriginals. Correct answer. Where do the majority of Metis live? Prairie provinces. Big cities. Coastal villages. Correct answer. What does Inuit mean in the Inuktitut language? Land. Sea. The people. Correct answer. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.